Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I am Simply Simming if you are new here, and today's video is a speed build. I decided to call it a craftsman style family home because I did kind of use I used a lot of seasons items, especially on the exterior, not really on the interior, but on the exterior it was like a lot of seasons items, and the seasons items are kind of craftsman style, but also it's very large, which is family, I kind of decided to go back to my roots with this whole build and do a family home because I used to do those all the time. Literally all of them were family homes. Not even kidding. I'm pretty sure I have a video on my channel called Family Home, which is kind of funny because I called it New Crest Family Home. So I do a lot of family homes is my point. So I kind of decided to do that today because I feel like I haven't done one in so long, because now I do like cozy cottage. That was just like, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I did a family home, now that I think about it. That's not in The Sims 3. Actually, no, I haven't done a family home in The Sims 3 recently either. Unless you count, like, the Keatons or the Frio brothers. But even then, those videos were a while ago. So, I don't know. Anyways, I did a family home. It's very cute. And like I said, I used a lot of seasons on the exterior. And I really like the way it came out. I actually really like it a lot. It is surprisingly, because it's kind of big, and I think this is actually probably one of the family homes with some of the least amount of bedrooms, especially for a 2-floored home, because I feel like in The Sims 4, I always end up making my family homes have like 5 bedrooms because they just have the room for it. But this one actually ended up being 3 bedrooms, so there's only 2 kids' bedrooms. One's a teenager and one's a child. But yeah, I think it was really nice. I don't know. I'm really happy with this one. I really like the backyard because it's very simple. I mean, it could have more in it because it's kind of bland, but sometimes just having like a yard of grass is nice because like you can just run around and play. I don't know. When I was little, I liked having because our backyard in my like real life house doesn't have much in it at all. It's really just like a fire pit and grass. So like, but I liked it when I was little because like we could run around it. I don't know. It's just like a little thing, So I decided to not give them a pool. And I also felt like their backyard just didn't fit like a pool. I don't know. It's just like the way I had it arranged, like where the opening was for like, because sometimes in like the fences, I like to leave a little opening. It's like instead of a gate, it's a little opening you can just walk through, I thought it was cute. But there's like an opening and then like the path comes out. So that kind of blocks some stuff, and then there's landscaping. And so I just kind of, the way it's laid out, it felt like it was better to just leave some grass space. But anyways, enough of talking about this backyard and the house. I've done that already too much. I'm kidding. I like never talk about the house in my build, or like I usually start a conversation off the house or something comes up and then I just start talking about that. But anyways, I'm proud of myself, you guys, because so far I don't want to like jinx it or whatever, I'm not doing terrible, if I do say so myself, with this voiceover. It's at least better than the last one. We're not going to talk about the last voiceover. We're going to just ignore it, pretend it doesn't exist. But this is my second voiceover today, you guys. I just recorded a voiceover and I'm doing a second one, and look at me, I can still talk, and that is a big accomplishment, you guys, especially since the last time I did a voiceover, I literally hadn't talked that was the first video I did, and it was that much of a mess. It was terrible. But anyways, like I said, that's not talking about it. That's not talking about it. Wait. Yeah, that's not talking about it. There we go. Anyways, that was so stupid. But, yes, I'm really happy that I can actually still speak, because although the one issue with that is I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. I don't know what to talk about now because although my last one was not that long. I don't want to give any spoilers away because it hasn't gone up yet. This one goes up before the other one, but it was only like 7 minutes long, and this one's 15. So I probably should have gotten the longer one out of the way with first, now that I think about it, but I didn't do that. And now we're here. But we're okay. You want to know why? Because I can make it through a 15-minute voiceover. I've done like 20-minute voiceovers and made it through it. To be fair, in those days, I didn't just talk for like 2 hours, but it's okay. We're doing okay. I promise. I usually say that and I'm lying, and I kind of am lying right now, but it's okay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm doing fine. How are you guys doing? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'm kidding. Although, no, actually, maybe I'm not kidding. You know what? tell me guys how you guys, tell me how you guys are doing. Not tell me guys how you're doing. Tell me how you guys are doing in the comments. I'd like to know. I like to hear from you guys. It's very nice. I like your comments. Anyways, yeah, so it's already kind of going downhill. This voiceover is starting to become slowly more and more of a mess, but we're doing okay, I think. I feel like the inside of this house, I could have definitely done a lot more family home vibes. Like, I could have done clutter and made it seem like, oh, a family lives here. But I don't like to do too much clutter unless, I guess, I can see why people do a lot of clutter in these types of houses because it makes sense, right? You have, like, 4 kids, you're going to have, like, toys everywhere. But I never do that. I don't know why. I just, like, every time, I don't know, I do a family home, I just, like, I decorate it like I would decorate a normal house, which realistically isn't the way it is. Maybe I could add more clutter next time I do a family home. I don't know when that will be. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it'll be during Let's Renovate Sunset Valley. Actually, maybe it won't. I don't want to do... Although my decorating style... No. I don't know. I have, like, a different style that I do in The Sims 3 than I have in The Sims 4 for decorating. Because in The Sims 3, that was, like... I started playing that when I was, like, 9. And... I didn't know much about decorating. I kind of just decorated, like, the way I saw other people, like, YouTubers I was watching at the time do it, and B, the way I saw I liked it. Like, when I was playing The Sims 3, I was like, this looks great, even though it looked absolutely ugly. Also, the first expansion pack that I ever got was Showtime. So, and no offense to Showtime, it doesn't have the best items. It really doesn't. But anyways, yeah, I got Showtime, which was the first expansion pack. So, like, I had that one and only that one for a while. And there was a lot of really ugly stuff going on. And the cast items weren't very pretty either. So, like, I had some ugly Sims. And, like, for a while there when I only had Showtime. But it's okay. But anyways, I was talking about my decorating styles, right? Oh, yeah. So, I've kind of, like, developed different styles because... I started decorating in The Sims 4. I started actually caring about building in The Sims 4 when I started my channel. Because I've always liked building. Like, I've always built my own houses, like, in The Sims 3 back when I played for just for fun, you know, when I was, like, 8. I like how I went down in age. Like, I just said, I don't know how old I actually was. It was just, like, around there when I was, like, 9 or 8 or something. I don't know. Somewhere around there I started playing The Sims 3. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. When I was, like, playing The Sims 3 just for fun, and I'd have, like, a family, and they outgrew their house, I would just, like, go and build them a new one. I never, ever downloaded houses. To be fair, I didn't know how to download anything into my game until, like, a few years into playing The Sims, but, I still, like, I would build all of my own houses. I wouldn't even use, like, EA houses. I would just build them, and that was, like, the norm to me. I don't know. I never really thought about, like, downloading someone else's houses or even using the EA houses, but, like, I feel like how many people do. I guess when you're 10, what do you really care about? The EA houses and how ugly they were? Sorry, but in The Sims 3, that was bad. I can get behind some of the Sims 4 houses. Sims 3, yikes, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I just, like, I don't know. I always built my own houses, so I kind of developed, like, a whole building style, and I liked building. I'd build for fun in The Sims 3, so it's just, like, different, and I don't think I really ever built for fun in The Sims 4 until I started a YouTube channel, and that was, like, way later in life, you know? I was much older then, so I, like, had different... What was I saying? I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but I meant I, like, cared, I guess, a little bit more what other people thought about it, and then I was like, oh no, you know, I need to do it like this. But anyways, I just, like, developed a different style. That's my point, you know? My Sims 3 style is different than my Sims 4 one, although I've started to use a lot less custom content, and that is A, because I kind of like the look of just, like, the base game, and B, because also when I got my new computer, I didn't have any build CC, and when I mean any, I mean absolutely zero, so I was way too lazy. I was like lazy to download custom content, and I need Create a Sim custom content. I cannot stand the base game Sims 3 in Create a Sim. Like, okay, maybe I've gotten used to the clothes, because I can work with the clothes. The clothes can start to look nice, you know what I'm saying? The hairs, there's only very, very few hairs that I would actually use from the base game, and if I were to ever use them, they're most likely ones from the store. So I hate the Sims 4, I mean, not the Sims 4 base game, the Sims 3 base game hairs. Like, I feel like alpha CC matches the Sims 3, so I use alpha hairs in the Sims 3. Like, Max's match matches the Sims 4 better because the Sims 4 is cartoony. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before. But anyways, so, like, I need Create a Sim custom content in the Sims 3. I could not stand having, like, I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, I could not stand using the base game hairs. You know when you're, like, in the middle of a sentence and forget what you're talking about? That happens to me all the time. Maybe it's just me. Maybe, like, that happens to no one else, probably. Anyways, yeah. So I kind of just, like, rambled on about my experience with The Sims, but, you know, at least I talked about something in this voiceover. It's not even to the end of this voiceover, and I'm, like, doing a summary. I don't know what that was. I don't know what anything is anymore. So, like, we're gonna just pretend that didn't happen. Anyways. Yes, I don't know if I have a preference. I feel like my Sims 4 style, or my Sims 3 build style has slowly kind of started to look like my Sims 4 build style more and more, but they're different games, so they don't exactly look the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Sims 3 is a very different game from the Sims 4, but yet, you know, it's like, they're similar because they're obviously both The Sims, you know what I'm saying? So they have the same concept. It's just, like, it's very different styles, first of all, because it came out in not very different time periods, but different time periods, and it's, like, just a different way the game functions, too, because there's so many differences in The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. It feels like very different games, and the style is just different in, like, I guess before, when I just said, I repeated style, but before when I was talking about style, I meant, like, clothes and objects, but also just, like, in general, the way they design the Sims themselves. So it's kind of like it was all different and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I feel like it's kind of, my styles have kind of merged together, and I think that also might be because I, like, kind of stopped using Build CC in the Sims 3. I don't know, I've kind of enjoyed it. I thought I would never be able to live without Build CC, because back when I didn't have Build CC was, like I said, when I had one expansion pack and it was Showtime, and there was, like, that was when I was just using the Showtime stuff. Now I have most of the expansion packs from The Sims 3, and I am playing, like, you know, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I have, like, all the items from them, so I can use those, and even the base game items. And there's also a color wheel in The Sims 3, so, like, you can change up the colors of them to hopefully try and make them better. Hopefully, I say. And also there's store content. Oh my god. Okay, that's what really makes me not be able to have CC, because, like, if I was, like, if I didn't have store content, I don't think I could not have CC. But I have plenty of store content because I've built it up over the years. And that really helps, because when you get store content, there's actually some really cute things in the store, which kind of stinks because the store is very expensive. But I use my money on it anyways. Yikes. It's okay. I like the stuff from the store, so I deem it worth it, even though I do kind of feel bad when I spend money on it because it's really expensive. But anyways, for, like, it's like, I don't know, you pay $40 and then you can, I mean, I guess you get a lot from the $40, but, like, to people who don't play The Sims, they're like, wow, that's expensive, and is it worth it? But to people who do play The Sims and love playing The Sims, it's like, yeah, it's worth it, you know? Because, like, you know, like, a few dresses that you get from the Sims 3 store is absolutely worth it to me, but, like, to other people, is it, you know? Well, you wouldn't get a few dresses, you get a lot. If you're only buying dresses from the Sims 3 store after paying $40 on Sim points, then you're definitely getting a lot of dresses. But I mean, like, you know, it's just an example. It was an example of using stuff, but, like, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of expensive, but, like, to certain people it's worth it. And when I say certain people, I mean mostly Sims fans. I was gonna say freaks, but then I was like, that's mean. Kind of. I mean, it's mean, but I mean, like, I'm a Sims freak too, so it's kind of like we're all in this together, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, anyways. It's getting to the end of the video, so I hope you all enjoyed this one. It was definitely better than my last one. I wouldn't say it was, like, my best voiceover, but it was a step up from my last voiceover. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody. Thank you.